Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It is Monday a.m. and it's really early. I am getting ready to run somewhere with Ed. I'm grabbing some coffee with some organic half and half. I'll tell you, ever since I got this espresso machine, regular coffee like this made in a pot, which I just poured quickly because I made coffee for everyone, it's just not the same. The espresso is so good. I've learned how to make myself a great cup of espresso, but we are in a hurry, so I have to have the regular coffee this morning. Had a busy weekend. I'll tell you about that later on. We are getting ready right now to run to the sporting goods store because we have a bow emergency. Ed's bow has something wrong with it, so he's going to go get it looked at, and I'm going to go with him, and we're going to grab breakfast while we're out there. And we have to be back here by 11 o'clock because he has physical therapy. So there's just a lot of things going on this morning. I thought I would start my video now because I'm going to be doing a day in the life with you from morning to night. We're going to do a full day in the life today. So hang on and I'll see you soon. All right, we are at a gas station and it is so sunny this morning. I cannot wait to get back home and go for my walk. Didn't get my walk in yet today. I didn't walk out on a walk for the entire weekend. I did work out in my gym area upstairs over the weekend, but I can't wait to get out and just get back into that long distance walking. When we get back from doing this little bit of running that we're going to do this morning, I'm going to get out and do that walk. I brought my coffee with me and drinking that. I don't know what time we're going to eat. I'm not super hungry yet, so I think we're going to go to the sporting goods place first and then we'll stop and get breakfast. So that's what's up right now. My hubby back there pumping gas. See you Christmas soon. Stuff out. Oh, look at the little deer. Those are so sweet. How cute are those? Sapphira would love this. We have been waiting for these alpaca socks to come in. Every time we come here, we check to see if they have these alpaca socks. And I'm so excited that they have them. Ed's gonna be so happy. These are so warm, but your feet don't sweat. So I have to go tell him that they have them. So excited. I love these red ones with the hearts. Oh my goodness, look at those. Okay, I think I'll get these. And I do like these solid colors too. Oh my goodness, Ed's gonna be ecstatic. I'll be right back. Check these out. This place is awesome. All right, so this is my breakfast this morning. I have a nice looking omelet here. This is a Western omelet with ham and cheese, green peppers, onions, mushrooms, and tomatoes, and a side of cottage cheese. That's what I got instead of potatoes or toast. All right, we went to the sporting goods store and thumbs up. So Ed ended up buying a backup bow.
Did you tell him what happened?
Yeah, so I didn't tell him what happened.
Oh,
So
I can tell him.
Okay.
So I was hunting last night and I wanted to tie the string on my crossbow and lower it down to the ground because I was sitting up in a tree stand and the string came off and the bow went bam! And when it did, the bow was cocked, but I just took the arrow out. And when it landed on the buttstock and it discharged, and you're not supposed to fire a crossbow without a bolt or arrow in it because it could damage it, and I damaged it. It splintered one of the limbs and broke a string. So it's going to be a couple of weeks for them to get parts and fix it, and blah, blah, blah. So my lovely wife encouraged me to buy a second crossbow to have as a spare. And I don't know if you guys know that, but some of these crossbows can be $3,000. So I bought one for $300 out the door, plain Jane, no frills, just a kind of cheapo, but it still shoots deer. So now I got a good spare, and if I get company that comes up and somebody don't have one, they can use it. So everything is good. I'm back in the hunt. Happy.
Yeah. So they're going to have his bow for 2 weeks. Yeah, up to 2 weeks. So he was going to be like missing out on 2 weeks of bow season, and then
this 2 week period right now is the best hunting.
Yeah.
For deer.
Yeah. So he was going to miss out on that, and he was like, "I don't want to buy another one." And I'm like, "Well, think about it. Like this has happened before, where they've had his bow for a couple of weeks because something happened to it." And I said, "You just need to have a backup, because right now you can only hunt with bow. You can't hunt with a rifle. So, he needs to have a backup bow. You have a backup rifle, so why not have a backup bow so that if something happens, you're not out of commission." So we looked at the different ones, and this one came all in a box, everything he needed for a couple $100, and he's able to, as he said, like if our oldest grandson is starting to ask a lot about hunting, and he's almost 10, and one day Ed wants to take him, so who knows, or like if somebody comes up and they don't have a bow and they want to try some hunting, he's got an extra one. So it worked out that way. So
yep.
That was good.
Yep. I will say one thing about it. I'm so happy that I took that arrow out. It's actually called a bolt, but I took it out and I put it in the quiver before I tried to lower it, because I was like this when I let go. Woo. And that arrow would have shot me right now. Yeah. It would have been bad.
The Lord was looking out for you.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm not even mad about it.
No, and so that's what happened there. We ended up finding our socks. I showed that in the video. Ed really loves the alpaca socks that they sell there.
Wonderful.
He tells everybody about them, and then also they're like not tight fitting around your calf.
Yeah, they don't squeeze your calf like regular socks.
And he can't really wear the regular socks anymore since his accident, because he gets some swelling sometimes there. So they're like really they have a lot of give in them, and they're very warm. And so
they wick the moisture off your feet. You really don't get cold or hot.
Right.
They're excellent. I would highly recommend them.
You get 3 pair for $9.99, and they only have them at this season, like in the fall and winter months. And so all summer long we've been going in there and looking, waiting for them to put these out, because he wanted to stock up on some more. And so I ended up buying a pack too, so that I can use them when I'm walking out in the cold, because they're just really good at helping keep your feet warm but not hot, so your feet don't sweat. Because if your feet sweat,
it's over.
Then your feet are going to get cold. Yeah. So we're just talking about sweaty feet right now.
I find that they're way better than like wool or
merino wool.
They're better than that.
And the merino wool socks are really expensive, so they can be. So we got the socks, and I ended up getting a couple things. It was so funny. We got up to the register, and I started putting all my things down, because he paid for his bow in the back, and then we had to go through the line for my stuff. And I started putting all the stuff on there, and it came to $75, but $20 was from his socks. So I ended up spending $55, and I'm like, if you would have left me at home, you would have saved $55. But I got some walnuts. They have raw walnuts there, and it's like $6.99 a bag, and it's a really good deal. So I got 2 bags of that, and I got a t-shirt and some socks and some gloves. I got some really thick waterproof gloves, it's called something, I can't remember, but it's some kind of technology. It's supposed to help keep your hands warm. So I got those for walking. So they're like, a lot of it was necessary things. So
you don't have to justify it, honey.
So anyway, then we went to eat, and I showed the little clip of my omelet and the cottage cheese that I have. Typically, I will get an omelet with, instead of potatoes, because they'll offer you hash browns or American fries or whatever. So I will say no potatoes, no toast, and give me some tomato slices. Recently, I've been asking different ones, do you have cottage cheese? And a lot of restaurants have cottage cheese. So I've been getting cottage cheese instead of tomato slices because it's higher in protein. It's way more filling and satisfying. So I couldn't hardly finish my omelet. I was like, Ed, you're gonna have to help me with this, just because it was a nice big omelet and it was the cottage cheese too, you know, the extra protein. So very good food. It was H&H Bakery. I forgot to get a picture. It is a little restaurant. It is so old. Like their booths and everything in there are like, whew, it's pretty raggedy.
It's worn out.
Yeah, but the food is good. In Pinconning, Michigan. And then a couple doors down, we stopped at the Pinconning cheese store because they're famous for their cheese. And we love this blue cheese. So I bought 3 packs of this blue cheese. This blue cheese is good until April 11th, 26. So it's vacuum sealed. Now, as soon as you open this, it's not good until April of 26. You know, it's going to start to go bad as soon as you open it and air gets to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's only good that long while it's sealed.
Yeah, because if you don't, I mean, we can probably vacuum seal it back up right away. But I have left some in the refrigerator and it started, you know, you can't hardly tell when blue cheese starts to get moldy, you know, but when it starts to get even more moldy. So anyway, we usually eat this up. I got the small packs. We got 3 small packs, and Ed does not like blue cheese that much. But he likes this. He's all for me stopping and getting this.
It's really, really good.
So we'll crumble this up and we'll put it on our salads, or I like it too on steak. It's like paired with steak. It's so good. So got 3 packs of that, and we're headed back home. Ed has physical therapy in just like 45 minutes. So we're like, we gotta hurry up and get home, and he's gonna drop me off. He's gonna go to therapy, and I'll see you then. Just got back home. I ran in the house, grabbed up my dog, and we are out for our walk. I plan on going at least 2 miles. I have so much to do today. We had a busy weekend. My grandsons all came up and spent a couple of nights. And when they're here, I don't get a lot done. So I really have to go back home and get my house back in order. We also have Ed's hunting buddies here. It's been kind of a hectic weekend. I just want to save some energy and go back home and do some vacuuming and some laundry and mopping the floors and just, you know, catching up on everything around the house. That's all that's happening right now. I'll check back with you in a little bit. I've been on a cleaning frenzy. I vacuumed my entire house. I mopped the floors. I got laundry going. I don't know if you can hear my obnoxious washing machine. It's 3:00 and I'm taking a break. I'm having some ice cream. I just whipped this up in my Ninja Creamy. Look at that. This is black cherry, believe it or not. It's the flavor. In here I have nut milk, Equip Prime protein powder, 1 scoop, and 1 little carton of the black cherry Too Good yogurt. Did have to add a tiny bit of half and half to this because I usually mix it up on 2 rounds on my Ninja Creamy. It still was kind of powdery, so I added a little bit to it, and I got this. Ed wants to have steak dinner tonight, so I laid out some steaks. We're gonna cook that up tonight when they get back from hunting. I may eat before because they come in at like 7:30, and it's like too late for me to eat. I just don't like eating that late, so I may just go ahead and cook my steak and eat it like around 5:30 or 6. But I'll be back to let you know what's up. Just wanted to show you my ice cream. All right, see you soon. All right, so the sun is spectacular today. It is so bright and sunny. I'm gonna spend a little time in the hot tub and drink some sparkling water. It's 4:00 right now. I'm just kind of killing some time. Sapphira, by the way, she wants to be splashed with the water. She does not want to get in the hot tub. Everybody thinks that she wants in. When I try to get her and act like I'm going to bring her in, she runs away. But she just likes to be splashed. Yeah. Woo! Touch it. Touch it. Woo! What? What? Splish splash. That's all she wants. So I'll be back in a little bit. So I'm still sitting here, and I wanted to talk to you for a couple of minutes about a picture that I posted over the weekend on my YouTube community and on Instagram and over in my Facebook groups. My grandsons were sitting and looking through some really old photos from when they were little. They like to look at pictures and videos that I have from when they were little. Came across this picture of me on my 50th birthday. My kids had thrown me a 50th birthday party, and this was a picture from that day. And I cropped it and zoomed in and could not believe how my face used to look. I used to have so much inflammation and puffiness in my face. I took that picture and I did a side-by-side with a current picture that I took maybe a month or so ago and put them side by side. And I'm going to insert that picture right here. I really want you to look at my eyes, like before and after. There was like so much puffiness and inflammation and fat around my eyes and around in my cheeks and in my neck area. I literally couldn't believe the contrast of that picture 5 years ago. I'm 55 now, and now. That was definitely before I started this journey. I was in the midst of doctor's appointments and physical therapy, dealing with migraine headaches, joint pain. I was testing positive for lupus and possible rheumatoid arthritis at the time. And you can really see a difference in my before and after in those pictures. A lot of people made comments that my skin is glowing now, that I look younger now than I did 5 years ago. I really feel younger than I did 5 years ago. And I feel like I do look younger than I did 5 years ago, only because I looked so tired and puffy all the time. And now I'm so much more energetic and I just feel better. And I believe that for skin to clear up and glow, like people have said, that the second picture just looks like my skin is glowing. It starts with foods that you are consuming and eliminating, because that's super important too. And also good skincare does help too. And later on tonight, when I get ready for bed, I'm going to show you my skincare routine. But I really believe that, I don't know a percentage, but I would say at least 90% of the difference in my skin is from my diet. I believe that eliminating sugar and grains and ultra-processed foods, seed oils, have really made a difference in my skin and in my energy level and all of that. So I just wanted to insert that photo so that you could see the difference in 5 years, what I used to look like and what I look like now. I wish I could truly share the difference in how I used to feel versus how I feel now. Completely different person. So I wanted to talk about that. I'm getting ready to get out. I'm going to jump in the shower and then I'm going to go for another walk right before dinner. After dinner, it gets too dark. It's too dark to go walking. So I'm going to go get my walk in and I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right. I'm kind of fluffy right now. I'm letting my hair finish air drying. I took the blow dryer and just kind of blow dried it a little bit. And I didn't do anything else. I'm just kind of letting it finish drying while I walk. I have a goal every day that I set for myself to walk 12,000 steps a day. I don't always reach that goal, and some days I go over that goal. I'm a goal-oriented person. I like to set goals, and I just try my best to hit those goals. And if I don't beat myself up. I just work harder the next day. So today, before I went for this walk, I had almost 8,000 steps. So I'm going 2 miles now, hoping to get pretty close to my 12,000 steps. And if I don't hit 12,000, I'll be pretty close. And so that's why I'm taking this second walk. I do have a walking pad I did a demonstration on. It's a small walking pad that is perfect for small spaces. It stores away very nicely if you want to slide it under a bed when you're not using it. I will use my walking pad when the weather is not cooperating with me about going out for a walk. If it's really cold or if it's raining or in the winters, we have a lot of ice and snow. And sometimes we just get hit with a big snowstorm, and it could take a day or two for the roads to clear and all of that. So I have the walking pad, and today I received a second treadmill from the same company that sent me the vibration plate. Do you all remember Merrick, the company that sent me the vibration plate and I did a demonstration on? They sent me a really nice treadmill, and I'm very grateful that I received that today. I tried it out earlier today, and I actually walked 20 minutes on it, and it's very nice. So now I have two that I can choose from. And the smaller walking pad, I may just put downstairs in our bedroom and slide it under the bed. And if I just want to pull it out and walk in the bedroom, if we have guests staying upstairs, I have an option where I can just walk in my bedroom on the smaller treadmill. I'm actually going to be doing another video on the smaller treadmill and on the larger one that I just received. Those are going to be coming up pretty soon here. So I really have noticed a difference in my body and my energy level since I've started having a goal target of 12,000 steps a day. And I just work hard each day trying to get to that 12,000. And this past weekend, when we had the kids here and that, I didn't even wear my tracker. I know I moved a lot, but I know I probably didn't hit those goals because it takes a lot of walking to hit those goals. The most important thing is staying consistent. So, all right, I just saw a deer up here run across the road. I'm gonna walk for a little bit and see if I can capture any more deer. This is the time of day when they're starting to come out. And so I'll see you at dinner time. All right, it is just after 6 o'clock and it's starting to get dark out, but I know it's gonna be probably about an hour before the guys get here. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I have a New York strip steak here that I cooked up in my air fryer on the grill setting. If you are interested, I have a Z-Star air fryer and I use the grill setting and I just grill it for about 5 minutes per side. And I like my medium rare. And I also have some like coarse, it's called Maldon salt. It's like a really coarse sea salt that's really good, sprinkled on the steak, and that's it. And then I have a salad here, a nice big bowl of salad. This is baby green leaf lettuce and some grape tomatoes and some cucumber and my homemade ranch dressing and some balsamic vinegar. I like the combination of ranch dressing and a little bit of balsamic vinegar. That's my salad. The guys are gonna be having steak, salad, green beans that my hubby's hunting buddy canned and brought them up to share with us. He cans his own green beans. And so I opened up a jar for them for that. And they also have baked potato in the oven that's baking. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat though. I'm just having my steak and salad. And I'm also having some Zevia root beer. This is soda that is sweetened with stevia, and it doesn't have any like artificial colors or anything like that. It's clear and all their flavors are clear. And I'm just having that over crushed ice. And so I'm gonna go sit over there, eat my dinner, and then I'm gonna be back to show you my bedtime routine. I also forgot to mention that I have some of that blue cheese that we bought today crumbled up on this salad as well. So I'm getting ready for bed. I just checked my steps. I ended up getting 11,563 steps today. I may or may not hit 12,000 steps tonight, but that's pretty good. So I use Purely Tallow skincare products. I got rid of all of my cleansers, all of my moisturizers, all of my skin firming creams, everything. And all I have now is Purely Tallow skincare products. These products are made with grass-fed beef tallow as the base. I have some lotions that are very nice, pump lotions. I also have this Trinity Balm that is like an ointment. It's very thick, and I'll tell you, so you can see it's like thick ointment. My husband had a dry skin patch area, and he's not one to use any kind of products, right? And so I said, just use this, just try this. and he put a little bit on and he's like, actually, it feels really good. And so later on, he's like, I need some more of that. It really helped. So just saying, it really is a good product. So I start with the facial oil cleanser. I like to use disposable face cloths just because this is animal fat. I just prefer to use the disposable ones because I just don't want all that fat going down my drains. We have problems with our drains as it is here. So I just take one of these and it's really nice. They're like thick and textured, and I get hot water and I just take the bumpy side of this because it's it really helps to clean. And I just go inside and get some of this cleanser on there and I just wash my face. Now this does not foam up. It doesn't get soapy or sudsy or anything like that. It's very nourishing feeling as you're cleaning your face. Sometimes I feel like I don't even need to have moisturizer on because this is very nourishing. You can see here, it's really getting my makeup off. So I just move to a different area that's clean and go around, get some more, and just cleanse my face with it. I love this stuff, you all. It is so good. I also fold it over and then I take the other side and just kind of get the residue off. And I end up just using one. Now I've had people say that they have a little bit of residue feeling on their skin after they're done, and it's okay. It's just like tallow. But I also use these glycolic acid little wipes. I get these on Amazon. I use one of these at night just to go over everything. I go down my neck with these two, and it gets any residue off. Very good for your skin. So I also have an overnight mask here that is miracle working. This stuff right here, if you get anything from Purely Tallow, I would say get this overnight mask. It's so good. I love how it makes my skin feel. So I don't put it on right away. I first do my red light therapy. I have to go get my red light therapy mask and show you it. And I'm gonna put that on. And then after I have that on for 10-15 minutes, I put on my overnight mask. So hold on. I have two of these. I had two different companies send me these. They're both great. I have links for both of them. One is a little more expensive than the other. This one right here is a great deal. But I tell you, I love this one because it is cordless. And you just take this little thing off and charge it up. And my little eye socket fell out. So you just put this thing on. They are pretty funny. My grandkids thought they were hilarious. So you just stick this right over here. It's magnetized. So you just hold the button in. There is orange. There is this purplish, it's actually red and blue mixed together, and it's very good. It's very anti-aging. And then you have red. And so today I'm gonna be doing the purple one. And I just do it for 10-15 minutes. I go around and get things ready for bed. And I really have noticed a huge difference in my skin since I've been using these. And then I just take this, not this one. I just take the overnight mask and put it on when I'm done. And that's it. Therapy's done. All I gotta do is put on my overnight mask. And that's it. I have something else that I have as part of my bedtime routine. If I'm gonna be looking at TV or at my phone, I wear blue light blockers. These are prescriptions. I bought these off of Zinni.com. I just got these in my prescription, and I wear these in the evening, and it helps to block out blue light. And that really helps with sleep at night because the blue light signals to your brain that it's still daylight, and it makes you have a hard time unwinding and falling asleep at night. So this just helps to block that light, and it helps you to calm down and know that it is time to start getting ready for bed. These really make a huge difference for me in my sleep. I really notice a difference when I don't wear these at night. There's been a couple times when I went down to visit my grandkids and I didn't take these with me, and I really had a hard time falling asleep. My brain had a hard time shutting off. So I really do make it a point to wear these at night. And that is it. So I am going to go and get this video edited, get it up on YouTube tonight, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you all enjoyed this full day in the life video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you real soon. God bless.